Hey freaks, welcome to Vegan Freak Radio. It's January 1st, 2006, and it's our 22nd podcast.
When we were kids, the bugs and the birds fascinated us. They were just like us. And we were taught they slam the door. It's not cool to feel too much. But some of us break free. For you, I'm a vegan freak. That's when you think I'm a vegan freak. Your opinion, I'm a vegan freak. Happy as later, I'm a vegan freak. Was just stumble on.
Hey everybody, welcome to our first podcast of 2006.
That's right, welcome. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year everyone.
Yeah, I hope everybody had good holidays.
Yeah, well something to be talking about ours.
We will indeed. We have to be careful what we say now. We found out a lot of people listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I know, I'm thrilled.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's just embarrassing.
It is kind of embarrassing. It's weird.
I know, you don't want people you know listening.
You want the anonymous masses on the internet's out there. It's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, we got a lot of stuff planned for the show. We're sorry we're a little behind. We originally planned to do something when we got back into town, but we got busy. I had a hard drive crash. It's just a complete pain in the ass. I don't know. So anyway, here it is now that we're a week behind and we had to skip one, but we're getting there.
Right, so we just thought we'd start the new year fresh with a new show.
Well, there we go. All that stuff happened in the old year, and we're into the new year now.
There you go.
So here's our new show. So what do we have coming up for today there, Jenna?
And we got our usual shout outs.
Yeah, we got a lot of shout-outs.
Yeah, we do. A lot of people to thank.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to be talking about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to be talking a little bit about New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, goals and
Right, we have
resolutions and
we
that
have
kind
this
of thing.
idea that we want to do for getting people to call into the show and stuff.
Yeah. And then we're going to do some email.
Email.
And then we're going to have our songs. And then we're going to have an interview with Josh from Herbivore Magazine.
There you go. So again, an action-packed show.
We're making up for lost time here, so it'll probably be another long one.
That's right.
But people tell us they like it. So
Some people do.
some people do.
Some people like them. But you know what? That's the beauty of time-shifted media like a podcast. You can fast forward through whatever you don't like.
Yep, and
You
stop
can-
it and listen to it later.
That's right. You can just go plow right through.
Indeed.
And we're going to work on another video at some point soon, too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we will. We will.
Yeah,
So, whatever. So where are we going first?
Shout outs.
All right. Well, we've got to thank our donators. We have a couple generous donators to thank. We need to thank Isa Chandra Moskowitz from the Post-Punk Kitchen for donating some cash to us. So thanks for that, Isa. We also need to thank Diane. She wrote to us and said that she's been a vegetarian for a year and she's been pondering what she calls the great vegan conversion in caps. And she said that reading our book had helped her kind of get up and she says balls, you know, I don't want to use a gender term. Don't get all pissed at me. Don't shoot the messenger. She gets up the balls to actually make the change. And she says that she's hopelessly to do our podcast.
Cool.
Well, we're sorry we've kept the junk away from you for a while there.
Yeah.
Here's another dose coming.
There you go.
Who else we need to thank? We need to thank Tofu for Brains.
Yeah, there you go.
She preferred to go by her internet name. So thanks, Tofu for Brains. And we also got a really nice donation and note from Tori in Boise, who she says she's kind of an omnivore central there.
Yeah, really.
In Boise. And she works in a coffee shop. And
Cool.
she says that she kind of scowls at people when they make this when she has to make their real cow milk lattes. So that's pretty cool. We need to also thank Dulcie again, who this is her second donation to the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Renee Barker, I think this is also her second donation to the podcast.
Sweet.
We also have to thank Drian, who donated to us several weeks ago. Also
right.
donated again.
Man, double
So,
donators.
Double donators. We really appreciate it. This helps us a lot with our server costs, which are not cheap. So, but this helps us. This helps us tremendously.
Yep, so they are covered. Thank you.
Yeah. And now, so that's all the donation shout-outs. If we missed you, I really apologize. I lost some email in the hard drive crash. So if I didn't get to you, don't feel bad to send me a little note and say, hey, you didn't shout out to me, you jackass. Well, you don't have to call me a jackass, but that's okay. So those are the donator shout-outs. So thank you very much. The donations do help. You can always hit our tip jar at podcast.veganfreak.com. It means a lot to us.
Yeah.
And it helps us a lot with the show. All the costs go right into the show production and distribution.
Cool.
Yep.
So we also
have other shout-outs, right?
Yeah, other people to thank. We need to thank everyone who voted for us at Podcast Alley. We made it into the top 50 for December,
Yeah,
number 46.
It's amazing.
I
Thank
cannot
you.
believe we made it that far. I was excited to make it under 150.
Me too.
And then I was excited that we made it under 100.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe we broke the top 50.
Yeah, so now we're in the top 50, and that actually puts us in a good position because the top 50 There's like a special feed you can look at to see what the top 50 podcasts are, and I think it helps bring some kind of attention to the cause and stuff, and that's cool.
Yeah, show them that the people are out there want to listen to vegan podcasts. I think that's so cool.
It is cool, and it helps draw some attention to veganism as well. So we really appreciate that. And we need to also thank the people who went to iTunes. We put out a little plea on our page a while ago, asked people to go to iTunes to review us, and we've got some really tremendous reviews at iTunes.
Yeah, very cool. So thank you everyone who took the time to write a review.
Yeah, well, we can do specific names here. What do you think?
Sure.
We need to thank Waylon, who gave us a nice review. Let's see what else. We need to thank Rufio, R-E-W-F-I-O. I assume I'm saying your name correctly. Very kind review there. I have no idea how to say this one. Cat Chick, I guess. Texas Cat Chick.
Cool.
I have no idea. But thank you. You gave us a good review as well. Animal Friendly.
Nice.
Eric gave us a really nice review. Disjunk gave us a review, and he said, best vegan podcast on the net.
Wow. Cool.
Man, thanks, Disjunk. And we will also note Disjunk's proper use of the semicolon.
Very nice.
Disjunk loves a semicolon. He's all about semicolons. We've talked about this before. And Triskaidekaphobia also gave us a very
Cool.
very nice 5-star review. And we've got another review. This one, I have to admit, got under my skin a little bit. This is from Ricky C. Ricky C says, they are fun, but lack preparation, and gives us 2 stars. Ricky C says, they really don't seem to do much research and lack a real understanding of many of the subjects they discuss. Regularly discuss the annoyances of being a vegan and yet don't offer sound advice. Great if you are a new vegan, but overall they need to add some more substance to their show. 2 stars. So, Ricky C., I don't know, man. I went and saw what other kinds of reviews he did, and I thought it was kind of fun to read some of his other reviews. Let's look at a few.
Okay.
Let's see, what do we have here? He gives the latest Korn album 1 star. What else do we have? I like the review he gives of Adam Curry. Almost 5, gives it 4 stars. I hate the music he plays. I don't know what his show is about, but it is so much better than THEN, most of the other pod shows.
Okay, doesn't know what it's about.
Doesn't know what it's about, but gives it 4 stars. I like his review of Dawn and Drew, too. This one's great. He gives them 2 stars. Go back to 2 a week. They stole my podcasting virginity like all puppy love relationships. The romance ran short. When they went to 5 shows a week, I lost interest, and it seems like they did too. Every show sounds like they are like my students trying to finish their homework assignment as quickly as possible so that they can go home and lie on the couch, C-O-A-C-H, and watch TV instead of creating something really worthwhile. This man is educating our youth to go lie on the coach. Sounds to me like maybe a bad high school sports problem there or something, go lying on the coach. And he gives Vegan Radio 3 stars and says that it sounds like they were recorded in a tin can. So, I appreciate honest and constructive reviews, but come on, man. At least I know how to spell couch.
Yeah, and while we might not be prepared enough to remember what date it is,
That happens a lot.
we do research.
We do indeed. And we link to our research
We
a
link
lot.
to our research, the PCRM, which some people have a problem with. But we talked about that. We discussed that. People have a problem with that. And we talked about, I use stuff from other various websites, from books. We have a whole library that's sitting right behind my head.
We do indeed.
Full of vegan books.
Hey, Ricky C., where's your book on veganism, motherfucker?
But anyway.
It's probably not good to respond to negative reviews like that, but
But it's our show.
But lack of real understanding, that's the thing that kind of lack of real understanding.
Yeah, you teach a class on it, but you lack understanding.
I teach a university class on this shit. I lack an understanding of it. I have a degree in agricultural science. I lack an understanding of animal agriculture. What the fuck? I'm not a nutritionist, true, but I understand most of the stuff pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, and we understand, our podcast isn't for everyone.
That's true. It's not for everyone. We don't try to be for everyone.
No, we're different than a lot of the other vegan podcasts in that we just sort of ramble.
But there's a diversity. I think there's a good diversity of vegan podcasts out
Yeah,
there.
I think that's what's important, is that we have a lot of different takes on veganism, and ours is different.
Ours, that's the way it is.
Yep.
But hey, thanks to you all for the reviews, and Ricky C., we appreciate your review too, even though we think you're wrong.
But that's our prerogative.
But that's our prerogative, and this is our show, so it's funny. Lack of preparation, though, of all things. For fuck's sake. And Ricky C., please learn how to spell. If you're gonna do reviews, learn how to spell. It's really a basic thing. Talk about lack of preparation. Use your spell check, motherfucker. Coach. Anyway, okay, it's not even our review.
Right.
I'm done. Okay.
All right. And we also have to shout out to Zach. Because he asked.
To my brother Zach, yeah, who probably won't even listen to this, but he
listens occasionally.
he's like, you never give me a shout out on the show.
We're like, so donate some money.
So here's a shout out to Zach and all of his friends in Philly, hanging out down there in Philly.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was good fun. We have more shout outs?
Zach got us a really nice Christmas present.
Oh yeah, he did.
Nice big bottle of gin.
He got us a liter and a half of gin.
Thank you, Zach.
And a very nice decanter
Yes,
as well.
yes,
So
that's very nice.
yeah. All right. So what else?
I think that's all.
We're done on the shout outs?
I think so.
That's all?
Yep.
No more?
Nope.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
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 So now we can rant about Christmas and rave. We have a lot of raves.
We have more rave than rant,
We
to be
do,
honest.
actually.
I mean, let's be realistic here.
Yeah, we did. Both of our families were very accommodating.
They
and
went very far out of their way.
We just ate so much good vegan food at both places. We were very happy, and we thank both families.
Yeah, I really appreciate what everybody did. I mean, at Jenna's family, we had a vegetarian dinner.
Mhm.
The whole dinner was vegetarian.
Yeah,
Not just for us, but for everyone.
for everybody.
So we had a vegan pot pie that Jenna made. It was very good.
Yeah, from the Candle Cafe cookbook. It was really good. And somebody on the forums had recommended to me, so I forget who, but
Yeah, so
it
there
was
you go.
very good.
That was excellent. And then at
Mhm.
my parents' house, we had my mom made a tofurkey.
Yeah, she did it really well too. It came out very nicely.
It did. I don't usually like tofurkey as much
Mhm.
as other things, but the way she made it, I don't know how she did it.
Mm.
Came out really well.
Mhm.
She made us vegan stuffing
Mhm.
and vegan mashed potatoes and all sorts of stuff. So my mom went really far out to help us, and it was cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I really appreciate it. So both the parents went out of their way to help us out,
Yeah.
and it was cool.
It was cool. And so at my parents' place too, they took us to Vegan Treats, a bakery in Bethlehem,
Oh, yeah.
and they bought us a humongous vegan cake. We have pictures. we always take pictures of our food. It's really good. It was a strawberry shortcake dipped in chocolate.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. It was very sweet, but just incredibly tasty.
It was really
Never
good.
would have guessed that it was vegan, and everybody else tried it and said the same thing. So.
What are you implying that vegan food isn't good?
No, other people implied that it wasn't good. And in fact, I think a few people didn't try it because it was labeled as vegan.
Who didn't do that?
You be.
You didn't even try it?
No, I don't think he tried it.
Oh, well, his loss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of UB, if any of you have read our book, and by the way, you can buy our book at veganfreak.com. If any of you read our book, one of the chapters in the book begins by talking about my Uncle Bill. He's basically the Archie Bunker of Philadelphia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought he'd read the book. I never thought he would. But he was apparently at my parents' house, and he picked up a copy of the book and started paging through it and found this discussion of him in this book. Now, the discussion of him is, I think, somewhat less than flattering.
Yeah.
It kind of paints him as, like, intolerant.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
But he loved it. I mean, he was just completely flattered.
He's
to be
like,
in
yep,
it.
that's me.
Yeah, he was completely floored. So for Christmas, he wanted a copy of the book because he was too cheap to buy one.
Mm-hmm.
So we gave him a copy of the book for Christmas, and he liked it. But this Christmas, he actually went even further with.
Oh, yeah. I think because knowing this, that we were probably going to use this material and sometime in the future, which we are right now.
Well, that's the thing, though. Do we use it and give him all the
I don't know.
ego boo?
Well, he's never going to listen to this.
He may.
True.
He may. I mean, he does watch a vidcast.
This is true.
I had to sit there and watch thekidfrombrooklyn.com.
Oh, gosh.
You should go watch. If you want to be offended, go watch it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, he does. So maybe he'll listen.
Yeah, but he started like as soon as he walked in the door. Oh, you guys are wasting away to nothing, which is very untrue. Considering over the holidays I ate so much that my pants are fitting a little tight now.
I haven't noticed anything, honey.
Good. That's what you're supposed to say. Good.
Of course, you think I don't know that by now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're wasting away to nothing. You need some meat
Yeah.
and all this other junk.
Yeah. So
And then
then I spent I in the past I've given Uncle Bill some cookies for Christmas. So I thought, oh, well, I'll continue the tradition. I'll get him some cookies this year. And I spent like a week and a half baking cookies.
I was tired of
basically.
looking at you baking cookies.
I mean, because you only do like 2 batches a day, but I wanted to try all the new ones from Being with a Vengeance, which were excellent, by the way. So I wanted to like make all of them basically. So I made them. I made a whole assortment of cookies, and I gave him this box of cookies. And
they were good cookies.
They were good cookies.
They were really good cookies.
And everybody else thought so too, so just us. And so he's like, picks up this. What is this shit? Is this vegan crap? Does this have like sugar and fat in it? Like, yeah, it's got sugar and fat in it.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he tried any.
I don't think he did either. But my cousin ate them all.
Well, good. I'm glad your cousin liked them because he
Lisa
like
loved them.
refused to touch them because they were vegan,
Yeah, I know.
which is ridiculous. And then later on, after dinner, when I was putting out these cupcakes that I made,
They're little cupcakes.
little cupcakes, and
That everybody does like.
yes, and he was like, what is that? Is that green stuff on there? What is that?
Is that mold?
Mold? I'm like, you know what? What I said to him was, you know what? You don't have to eat them.
Yeah, but
What I was
thought you were
thinking,
going to hit him.
I was very, very close to it. What I was thinking was, you know what? You can shove them up your ass, which I would love to say to him, but I didn't.
I thought you were going to tell him to stick
Oh
them
my
where the
God.
sun don't shine.
I really wanted to because, you can pick on me or whatever, but don't make fun of my cookies.
That's true. Cookies are the one thing you are really proud of and you
Yes.
go out of your way to do. And
And I
for
love
good reason. They're
I
good.
love making cookies at Christmas time, and I love giving them to people because people usually like them and they appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
And you mess with my cookies,
Oh, yeah.
no, he's
You go
getting-
down.
He's not getting any next year.
Well, what are you going to give him next year?
Cole.
Box of shit. Yeah, but whatever. So it's the way he is. I mean, he thinks he's being funny and he thinks he's
I
being
know,
cute.
but it
he's just
went a
being-
bit too far.
Well, yeah, you fuck with Jenna's cookies, you go too far. That's what it comes down to. So yeah, but beyond that, I mean, everything was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that and he kept trying to feed the dog stuff. And antagonize the dog. He held an entire pumpkin pie in front of the dog's face, and the dog, is a lab. He loves food, so he was gonna go after it, and I had to, pull the dog back with all my strength to not eat this pie. He was driving me batty. And then he's like, oh, what? You a vegan dog too? Oh, so where's some hot dogs? I want to feed him some hot dogs. There's got to be some around here we can feed him.
Well, he fed my parents' dog a cigarette once.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So enough.
And the dog ate the cigarette and spit out the filter.
Okay.
That's not cool, though.
No, that's not cool because God knows what the tobacco can do to dogs.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not good. It's like it's mildly poisonous.
Yeah, right.
So, I don't know. This is what you got to deal with, though. This is the way relatives are. It's family.
Oh, yeah.
It's family. So.
But other than that, everybody was nice to us.
Well, yeah. We went to Philly, and we were in Philly. We hung out, and we went to. We got a lot of vegan Chinese food, and we went to this place that my parents saw an article about in the paper in West Philly or University City. If you know Philly, you know where I'm talking about probably, or you may know the kind of area. And this place is called what was it called?
Phu Wa.
Phu Wa, and it's like a little grocery store, but they have Vietnamese hoagies, and they are amazing.
They were incredible.
They were. I could have eaten another one.
Me too.
Yeah, they were really good. They take this tofu. I mean, if you're from Philly, the idea of a tofu hoagie is repulsive. I mean, really, I love tofu, and I was mildly repulsed by the idea. Because tofu hoagie, what the hell? That doesn't work, right? Because I had this idea of these like kind of white spongy blocks of tofu on a hoagie roll. No, I don't think so. So what they do is they take this tofu and it's marinated and deep fried and all this other stuff, and they put it on. In Philly, they've got these amazing hoagie rolls that you can't get anywhere else in the world.
Yeah,
honestly,
they're just no substitute for them.
There's just no substitute. They're really good. So they take these Amorosos, is what is the brand. They take these hoagie roll and they put on this marinated deep fried tofu, and then a little bit of cilantro, and then some jalapeno peppers. Right? What else is on there?
There's some daikon carrot.
Shredded
I think
daikon
some sort of sauce
and
on it.
carrot, and then that sriracha. I think it is that
yeah.
kind of red sauce in a squeezy bottle. And oh my God, it is like heaven on a roll.
It is.
We have pictures. We will post them with the show notes.
Yes, and I had never heard of such a thing. But then Ryan has something similar on his blog.
Ryan over at vegblog.org, or if you're Jenna.com. Ryan over at vegblog.org had posted something this a couple weeks ago. A little different though.
Yeah, it was like a mock pork.
Yeah, his is a little different, but I was intrigued by that. So, or was it on his blog or was it on Flickr?
It was on his blog.
Okay. Well, anyway, you get the idea. So we found this and they were really good. So hopefully we'll be able to find a link and post something about them if we can. Ryan mentioned there might be a link in philly.com or something.
Oh, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, but the place is, Phu Wa. I think it was 48th in Baltimore. Was that it?
Yeah, I think it's 48th in Baltimore. Well, yeah, I think it's 48th in Baltimore.
No.
So you should go there.
Yeah, there are a lot of Ethiopian restaurants around there too.
Yeah, we ate a really good one there. I just can't remember where. So
No.
that was years ago. So yeah, we had a lot of good treats in the Singapore restaurant in Chinatown in Philly.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
good.
excellent.
Very good food.
They make such good wonton soup.
Their wonton
That's
soup
one
is-
thing like I miss.
It's fucking amazing.
Wonton soup, but they're so good.
Yeah, and they're nice people too. They gave us complimentary dumplings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were deep fried, but they were really good. They were
curry.
curry dumplings. They were very interesting.
Mhm.
Hadn't had something like that before. So we had a pretty good holiday. We were away for a while. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah,
We had a good time.
definitely.
So
And it was funny, and we're driving home, and we see this car up ahead, and it's like plastered with bumper stickers. And so
Yeah.
we started reading them, and one of them said vegan on it, really big. So
Yeah.
we're like, woohoo!
so we were like honking and driving
Yeah.
by the guy, and we were thinking on the way back that what we need is an international vegan sign. So we were thinking like if you could do two fingers, like you take your what is this finger called?
Index.
Yeah, you take your index and your middle finger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my fingers are called. I missed that day in grade school. I also missed the greater than and plus than day, so I get that mixed up all the time. And in addition to that as well, let me just tell you the other thing I get mixed up on, the former and the latter. Like when people say the former and the latter, I always have a difficulty with respect to where you come from when you're deciding which is former and which is latter. Is it from the beginning of the sentence or the end of the sentence? Because if it's coming from the end of the sentence, the former and the latter are different if it's coming from the beginning. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, well, anyway, we were thinking that, to get back to the fingers, because I missed what you call your different fingers, I only know ring finger because I've got a ring on that one. And I know middle finger because I give that one quite often through our sunroof. We were thinking that you could do like a V shape, right? And
Yeah.
you point that outward. But doesn't that mean like up yours in Britain?
Yeah, that's a fuck you in Britain.
Yeah, right. So that wouldn't work real well.
No.
Because that would just be like, hey,
Hey.
vegan.
Up yours.
So, and you could do it the other way.
That's peace. It's already taken.
Yeah, fucking hippies. Peace is already taken. So we need an international like vegan sign or a vegan handshake or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have any ideas? If you do,
Yeah. So.
call our show or
Or
send us a
emails.
video.
Ah,
You can send
there
us
you
video.
go.
We love video. Send us
Yeah.
video. We haven't gotten any videos from any of you yet.
No, we haven't.
So we would love to have videos. We've gotten one video from Ian, but that's already in the feed.
Oh, it's already in the feed. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's great. You should go check it out. But we need an international vegan sign. I don't know. We need to figure something out some way. But we need something more than a handshake. So
Right,
that
a
when you're on the
gesture.
highway,
Yeah.
you could
or
do
from
it.
far away. If you're trying
Yeah.
to feel out whether someone's vegan or not.
I guess you could do a big V with your.
Yeah.
That'd be like touchdown.
Yeah. that's not
Fuck,
good.
man. Everything's taken.
Everything's taken.
So we need your ingenuity. We also should have a secret vegan handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Every good club should have a secret
Yeah.
a secret handshake. So we need a secret vegan handshake. Like you could shake someone's hand and then scratch their palm. But doesn't that mean
Doesn't that mean
you
something
want to do the dirty thing with them?
I think so. See, everything's taken.
So yeah, I don't know. You could do a little sign of a V in their palm. Does that work? Let's try it.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Not
it just
really.
feels like someone's trying to. That's weird. Yeah, it didn't work. You should try it. You figure something
We'll
out.
have to come up with something.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
So
yeah.
now it's New Year's.
So it's New Year's, and that brings up the next thing we want to talk about in the show.
Mm-hmm. And, people make New Year's resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to hear about yours.
Yeah, I can tell you mine.
What's yours?
Well, this is the one that I won't keep.
Okay.
I already know it.
Okay.
I want to get more organized. See you laugh.
Yeah. Well, it does last a little while. Until maybe about the end of January.
No,
No,
it won't
not
even
gonna
last that long for me.
Okay.
No. My office is a fucking shithole. There's just no other way to put it.
Yeah.
It really is
I
bad.
know. We even bought a new bookshelf to clear some of the clutter off the floor.
It did, though.
It did. But
The floor isn't bad.
no, it's the other shelves that need some help.
I don't know. I'm a mess, is what it comes down to. I need to organize myself, and that's one of my resolutions. But I think I have some kind of mental problem where I can't be organized. I've been like this for years, and I know it doesn't make it right, but I think I've got some issue.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I've got something that won't let me become organized, even though I try.
I don't know.
I've tried all kinds of shit, and I'm still disorganized.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe you just learn to live with it.
That could be. I mean, I do live with it.
I know. I know.
But you do
Embrace
too,
it, yes.
unfortunately.
Well, luckily, the rest of the house isn't so bad
Yeah,
because we clean it occasionally.
not like my office,
No.
but that's one of mine. And the other one is I'd like to start exercising more. I used
too.
to lift weights and go to the gym and shit, but I've fallen behind on that recently. Partially because the gym I have access to is very nice, but it is also full of students who go to the gym even when they're sick. So you've got these, people in the gym who are sick working out, which is completely fucking dumb because they spread their disease. So
Yeah.
every time I would go to the gym where we work, which is where I can go for free, it's a very nice gym, I would get sick. I got sick like 3 times in a row going to
it
that
happened to
gym.
me too. Colds and stuff.
Yeah, colds and the flu.
Yeah, apparently there's like not enough good stuff to clean the equipment.
I don't know what it
nobody
is.
ever cleans it. I don't know, but there's germs everywhere.
But I was in there once and I saw a student and I was like, hey, what's up? And she's like, I don't feel so good. This is the gym, right? And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing at the gym? She's like, well, I have my diet to keep. And I'm like, you're sick and you're at the gym. What? You're going to make me sick. It's not right. Don't go to the gym when you're sick. Stay home. Fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these uber self-conscious people who want to go to the gym even when they're sick. It's like, fucking hell. So I'd like to go to the gym. What about you?
Well, that's another one of mine. Is do more exercise. Because we take the dog for a walk, which is good exercise.
It is.
But it's not enough. So, and we sit on our butts the rest of the day at the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So do more exercise is one of them, which is kind of difficult when it's like negative 20 outside.
Well, the thing about going outside when it's negative 20 is that you just have to bundle up well.
Yeah, you learn to bundle up, but it's not so bad. My other one is to drink more juice.
Drink more juice.
No, we have a juicer, but and we used it for a while, but then when winter came, we just sort of stopped using it as much, just because we got lazy, I think. And
Well, we
there
also-
aren't any nice fruits and vegetables.
Exactly. We didn't have
Actually.
access to the same quality of fruits and vegetables we had access to before, so we stopped.
Yeah, so I want to continue making more juices.
Okay. What
and
else?
not be so lazy about meals.
We aren't lazy.
Yeah, we are.
Compared to most of our friends, we are not lazy.
Okay, well, yeah, but I mean, a lot of times we'll wait to the absolute last minute to decide what to eat for dinner, and then so we sort of scrape together things that aren't necessarily great.
This happens to us a lot. It's like, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I don't know.
Yeah, and then that's what happens for lunch too, a lot more than anything.
That's true. Or I just skip lunch, which is not good either.
No. So I think being a little bit more organized in terms of meals and getting them prepared, maybe thinking about them ahead of time,
Mm-hmm.
buying more fresh fruits and veggies.
I want to write another book, too.
Oh, we got that in the works.
Yep. So what else?
I think that's good.
Don't you have something there about, like, be nicer to your husband?
Of course.
You're always
What,
nice
am
to me.
I not nice now?
No, you always are.
Okay.
No.
But anyway, I think that's about it. Because that's those things I can keep for at least a little while until I get too crazy in the semester. And
Well, there we go. So how about you? We want to know what you're thinking out there.
yeah, send us a little clip of
Yeah.
what your resolutions are.
Why don't you call our voicemail line or send us a little clip of stuff, and just make it nice and brief, like 30 seconds or something of, this is my New Year's resolution, this is what I'm doing. It'd be cool if we could just play a bunch of them on the show.
Yeah. Or if you're too shy, which we know a lot of people are,
No,
send us an email.
tough.
No, we're just going to play clips?
Now we'll deal with the emails.
Okay.
Or you can send us an MP3
Right,
or
yeah, you don't have to call.
OGG file. And you can send us your files. It's no worries. You don't have to call, but calling is easy.
Mm-hmm.
So you should call us because we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
We really would. And it'd be fun to play them all on the show.
It would. That's a dog.
The dog on the floor sleeping, grunting. Usually the grunt means a fart's coming. When he's laying like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, not having done the podcast in a while, it feels a little weird to do it.
I know.
We need to do this more often.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, we are now.
We are.
We'll be back to weekly now, I think.
Yeah. We may actually also, on occasion, throw in other ones too.
True.
So what else?
Yeah. So, speaking of New Year's resolutions, if you're not vegan yet,
That's true.
we know a lot of people don't keep their resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a new year. It's a new time. It's a new place to start. It's a good deadline just to throw away all your eggs, all your dairy. Just throw it out.
Or give it away.
Or give it away
Give
to
it to a
people.
friend.
Give it to your neighbors.
Oh.
Give it to your friends. Say, here, I don't need this anymore.
It's a good time to make a new start. It's a new year, and it doesn't. It's just an arbitrary thing, really, when it comes down to it. But holy hell, it's a good time to just make that decision and move forward. Like if you've been thinking about being vegan for a long time, why not start with the new year and make it a fresh new year where you're not going to consume the products of animal torture and exploitation any longer.
Yep.
Start new.
Just start new.
Do it.
Right.
And I gotta tell you, from having done it, I thought my family would not be cool with it. But they have been incredibly cool with it. They've
have
totally
been.
come around, and they've totally they take it very seriously and they're very kind about it.
Mm-hmm.
Both of our families are. And, I think that eventually your family will get hip to the idea of media like a podcast. You can fast forward through whatever you don't like.
Yep, and stop it and listen to it later.
That's right. You can just go plow right through.
Indeed.
And we're going to work on another video at some point soon, too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we will. We will.
Yeah,
So, whatever. So where are we going first?
Shout outs.
All right. Well, we've got to thank our donators. We have a couple generous donators to thank. We need to thank Isa Chandra Moskowitz from the Post-Punk Kitchen for donating some cash to us. So thanks for that, Isa. We also need to thank Diane. She wrote to us and said that she's been a vegetarian for a year and she's been pondering what she calls the great vegan conversion in caps. And she said that reading our book had helped her kind of get up and she says balls, I don't want to use a gender term. Don't get all pissed at me. Don't shoot the messenger. She gets up the balls to actually make the change, and she says that she's hopelessly addicted to our podcast.
Cool.
Well, we're sorry we've kept the junk away from you for a while there.
Yeah.
Here's another dose coming.
There you
go. Who else we need to thank? We need to thank Tofu for Brains.
Yeah,
Masses on the internet's out there. It's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we got a lot of stuff planned for the show. We're sorry we're a little behind. We originally planned to do something when we got back into town, but we got busy. I had a hard drive crash. It's just a complete pain in the ass. I don't know. So anyway, here it is now that we're a week behind and we had to skip one, but we're getting there.
Right, so we just thought we'd start the new year fresh with a new show.
Well, there we go. All that stuff happened in the old year, and we're into the new year now.
There you go.
So here's our new show. So what do we have coming up for today there, Jenna?
Well, we got our usual shout outs.
Yeah, we got a lot of shout outs.
Yeah, we do. A lot of people to thank. And then we're going to be talking about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to be talking a little bit about New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
And, goals and
We
resolutions. And
have this idea that we want to do for getting people to call into the show and stuff.
Yeah. And then we're going to do some email. And then we're going to have our songs. And then we're going to have an interview with Josh from Herbivore Magazine.
There you go. So, again, an action-packed show.
Mm-hmm. We're making up for lost time here, so it'll probably be another long one.
That's right.
But people tell us they like it. So.
Some people do.
Some people do.
Some people like them. But you know what? That's the beauty of time shift. Hey, freaks. Welcome to Vegan Freak Radio. It's January 1st, 2006, and it's our 22nd podcast.
When we were kids, the bugs and the birds fascinated us. They were just like us. And we were taught to slam the door. It's not cool to feel too much. But some of us break free. What do you? I'm a vegan freak. That's when you think I'm a vegan freak. Your opinion, I'm a vegan freak. Happy years later, I'm a vegan freak. Well, it's just stumble on.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to our first podcast of 2006.
That's right. Welcome. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah. I hope everybody had good holidays.
Yeah, well, so maybe we're talking about ours.
We will indeed. But we have to be careful what we say now. We found out a lot of people listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I know. I'm thrilled.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's just embarrassing.
It is kind of embarrassing. It's weird.
I know. You don't want people listening.
You want the anonymous.
There you
go. She preferred to go by her internet name. So thanks, Tofu for Brains. And we also got a really nice donation and note from Tori in Boise, who she says she's kind of an omnivore central there.
Yeah, really.
In Boise. And she works in a coffee shop. And
cool.
She says that she kind of scowls at people when they make this when she has to make their real cow milk lattes. So that's pretty cool. We need to also thank Dulcie again, who this is her second donation to the podcast. Thank you so much. And Renee Barker, I think this is also her second donation to the podcast.
Sweet.
We also have to thank Drian, who donated to us several weeks ago. Also donated again.
Man, double donators.
Double donators. We really appreciate it. This helps us a lot with our server costs, which are not cheap. But this helps us. This helps us tremendously.
Yep. So they are covered. Thank you.
Yep. And now, so that's all the donation shout-outs. If we missed you, I really apologize. I lost some email in the hard drive crash. So if I didn't get to you, don't feel bad to send me a little note and say, hey, you didn't shout out to me, you jackass. Well, you don't have to call me a jackass, but that's okay. So those are the donator shout-outs. So thank you very much. The donations do help. You can always hit our tip jar at podcast.veganfreak.com. It means a lot to us.
Yeah.
And it helps us a lot with the show. All the costs go right into the show production and distribution.
Cool.
Yep.
So we also
have other shout-outs, right?
Yeah, other people to thank. We need to thank everyone who voted for us at Podcast Alley. We made it into the top 50 for December, number 46.
It's amazing.
I
Thank
cannot
you.
believe we made it that far. I was excited to make it under 150.
Me too.
And then I was excited that we made it under 100.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe we broke the top 50.
Yeah, so now we're in the top 50, and that actually puts us in a good position because the top 50, there's like a special feed you can look at to see what the top 50 podcasts are, and I think it helps bring some kind of attention to the cause and stuff, and that's cool.
Yeah, show them that the people are out there want to listen to vegan podcasts. I think that's so cool.
It is cool, and it helps draw some attention to veganism as well. So we really appreciate that. And we need to also thank the people who went to iTunes. We put out a little plea on our page a while ago.